One of the greatest killers in our society is not wars or disease or disasters, it's stress. Stress is a great killer, and yet we need stress. We need stress to give us the energy to allow us to do the things that we want to achieve. Yet in our society, what we actually do, we create stress, we have the energy, but we don't know how to get rid of it. For example, in prehistoric times, an ancient man, well, not so much an ancient man, because the lifespan of prehistoric man was only about 22 years of age. So he couldn't be a 22-year-old ancient man. But if this ancient man was walking down a path and went around a corner and there was a saber-toothed tiger there, he would immediately go into stress. Now what actually happens to the body is that the brain, the hormones, and the sympathetic nervous system come into operation to give you great energy, great strength and energy to deal with the situation that has been caused by the stress. And in this situation, the prehistoric man, through the energy, would have enough strength to pick up a boulder, which in normal circumstances he couldn't even budge, pick up the boulder and brain this big, long-toothed pussycat. Either that or have enough strength to outrun the beast, or even leap up 10 feet into a tree where the other saber-toothed tiger is waiting. But by doing all this, you see, they get rid of their energy. In our society, what's actually happened, we don't know how to get rid of the energy. You're sitting in your office and your boss comes in. And he's very demeanor, he's very style, whatever it might be. He will put you in stress, slight stress. He'll just look at you and go, you. And immediately you become stressful inside. You're thinking, why me? What does he want? What have I done? And if he calls you by your surname, you're really in stress. And what is actually happening now, your heart starts to beat, your pressure goes up, your blood pressure goes up, there's blood zooming through your heart, more oxygen through to the brain, your whole body is filling up with adrenaline. Pure energy whipping around. Your legs are beginning to get tight, muscles tighten up, you're beginning to sweat. This adrenaline is just pumping, pumping, and pumping, round and round and round. And what you should do is run away or pick up a chair and brain the basket. But we don't. All that energy just keeps on churning and churning around and around and around. Turns to sugar and fat, which causes extraordinary damage to the system. And we don't even continue in that stress. You sit there, you take all these recriminations from the boss, whatever it might be, and then you start to recriminate against yourself. You start to accuse yourself of being a weakling. What the hell did I take that? Who the hell does he think he is? For Christ's sake. I'm not here to listen to that crap. Why don't I stick your job up your arse? He's down the corridor by now, but you're going through it. And not only that, you still have the stress, but you pass the stress on to other people, sympathetic people. Your secretary will say, can I help you? Piss off, you. What? You bloody bimbo, go back here, tiger. You get in your car, you're driving home, some totally innocent pedestrian on a pedestrian crossing, walking to Talk about stress. I mean, how stressful it is for a child to sit in a pushchair. You ever watched them in pushchairs? They're zonked with stress. They're on that level of exhaust pipes, pumping lead and carbon monoxide into them. Have you ever watched a mother with a pushchair across the road? Have you? What goes into the road first? Have you ever, at any time, seen a mother come to a crossing and back out into the road? They don't do that. The child is a test pilot for the safety of the road. What's going on? The kid is there. Which means there's a truck coming. But... My mother, when I was a child, my mother used to discipline me through my absent father. I don't mean he was absent, he was just at work. She would say, don't do that. Don't do that. If Daddy saw you do that, Daddy would be very, 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 very angry. Daddy does not like that. Do not talk to Mommy like that. Daddy would not like it. It doesn't matter what way Daddy talks to Mommy, you don't talk to Mommy like that. Daddy be very angry with you and he beat your bottom. No, you cannot have another sweet. Daddy says too many sweets are bad for you. I personally would let you have another one, but Daddy says no. Daddy says they're bad for the teeth and worms will grow in your tummy and come out and eat the sweet shop. No, Daddy will not play piggybacks with you when he comes home. Daddy will be very tired. And you know what Daddy's like when he's tired? He gets very angry. And if he's very angry, he'll probably stop your pocket money and lock you in the cellar. Oh, my father knew nothing about this. He loved me. I think he loved me. He'd come home and go, hello, David, give us a kiss. Ah, I was gone. I was behind my mother. My father said, what's the matter with him? I have no idea. He's obviously frightened of you. He didn't know it, but he was a monster. It's extraordinary how we put things on people. I mean, what about the mythology we teach the children? The mythology of the wicked witches. I mean, what about that for stress? Oh, the bogeyman. I mean, we actually say this to people we love. A bogeyman. The Sandman. Who is this lunatic? The Sandman. My parents used to say, the Sandman is coming. Who? The Sandman. It's time to go to bed because the Sandman is going to come along and sprinkle sand in your eyes and you'll go to sleep. Would you sleep? Is there any adult in the world would sleep in a house knowing there's a bloody lunatic walking around with a bag of sand? He's going to let you have 2 handfuls in the eyes when he gets you. The great, long, red-legged scissor man. What about him who cuts off your thumbs and puts them in a bag? We had the Humpty-backed leprechaun, for Christ's sake. Who'll put you in a sack and take you to live beneath the hawthorn tree. Jesus, I used to lie in bed like a... I'd wet the bed. My mother would come in and say, why, look, you wet the bed. I'm going to tie a knot in that. That's what I'm going to do. Why did you wet the bed? Why didn't you get up and go to the lavatory? I'm going, and she goes, you are so silly. You're so silly. You are so stupid. There is no such thing as a Sandman. Or a long red-legged scissor, or a Humpty-backed leprechaun. There's no, but you said there were. I know I said there were, but I was only telling you things so you would have something to think about when you went to sleep. And even if they did exist, do you actually think that Mummy would allow any of these things to get near her little boy? Now I'm going to clean you up. I'm going to clean the bed up and put on nice pajamas. And please, now go to sleep. Otherwise, I'll have to phone the police and they'll take you away and put you in a cell.